Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Inshallah, in a bit, inshallah, we'll present some facts in regards to the title of this room, exposing Sunni scholars, exposing the chief Nasibi ibn Taymiyyah. Inshallah, once the brothers come in and we have a sizable audience, in the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe less, or maybe a bit more, inshallah, like I said, 5-10 minutes, inshallah, I will present some facts to back up the title of the room once the brothers have come in. Please kindly share the room, ping your followers. Wa alaikum assalam, brother Ango and brother Abu Hassan, and to everybody. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, once we are maybe about 15 people, I would commence, inshallah. I will give my findings, the facts surrounding the title of the room. And of course, the consequence of, this kind of topic is the fact that Ibn Taymiyyah, denied many of the ahadith in regards to the fada'il, the merits of Imam Ali, and even when it has to do with succession, and of course the superior rank of Imam Ali among the Sahaba. So he denied many of these merits and hadith. And of course, once we expose this najis, inshallah, it will be so clear that whatever he says in regards to certain ahadith should not be taken authoritatively. So once the brothers, inshallah, come in, we will commence our exposition to expose this Nasibi. The problem, Ghazali is asking, what's the problem? The problem is he was a Nasibi, and therefore he's not reliable. So we will prove to you that he was a Nasibi. So just be patient, inshallah. Just give me a few more minutes.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. كيفك؟
الحمد لله، كيفك انت؟ مبين خايفين يجي على الغرفة برو.
Sorry, Abu Hassan, can you hear me? Sorry, I got occupied, so I wasn't able to respond to your greetings.
I can hear you. Bro, in Bayt, it seems like they're scared, bro.
Yeah, all of them came in. Why did they leave? They should have waited, because I didn't start my presentation, of course. Of course, it's not a big presentation, but in the end, I just want to wait, for more people to come into the room. But if many people don't come in, I will still say what I have to say. And the room is recorded, so, whenever they come, they can listen to what I have actually spoken.
وجهات would you like
So,
to come up? Oh, are you going to bring up
you say what?
نجيب الناس على الستيج ولا خليهم تحت هلا؟
It's a bad deck, but it's a high. No problem. You can bring anybody that wants to come up. It's not a problem.
مثل ما بدك انت الغرفة تبعيتك اصلا.
You can bring them. Not a problem.
صلي على ساعة سلم.
Which Sallam wants to come up?
بس عليك بدك.
So,
All right, I'll let you continue.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. به نستعين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق سيدنا ونبينا أبا القاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه المنتجين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. So the first view of a Sunni scholar that actually I'm going to present here, I will pin the link, first of all, of the scan, is the statement of Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. So, in this link that is pinned, Ibn Hajar said in Ad-Durar al-Kamina, volume 1, page 144. He said, among the Sunni scholars, we are those who accused Ibn Taymiyyah of nifaq, hypocrisy, due to his statement about Ali alayhi salam that we have mentioned, and on account of his statement that he, Imam Ali alayhi salam, was humiliated wherever he turned, and that he, Ali alayhi salam, repeatedly sought the Khilafah but did not get it, and that he, Ali alayhi salam, fought only for power and not for religion. And due to his, Ibn Taymiyyah's statement that Imam Ali loved power while Uthman loved money, and on account of his statement, that's Ibn Taymiyyah's statement, that Abu Bakr accepted Islam as an adult who knew what he was saying, while Ali alayhi salam, of course alayhi salam is from me, accepted Islam as a child, and the Islam of a child upon his statement is invalid. So in the link that is actually pinned above, this is Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani who is actually speaking here, and he is actually quoting the view of certain Sunni scholars who accused Ibn Taymiyyah of hypocrisy. Now, you may say, why hypocrisy? Well, it's a very simple issue to actually prove, like in the hadith in Sahih Muslim, the Prophet had said, none but a believer loves Ali alayhi salam, and none but a hypocrite hates him. So Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, he's actually given the position of Sunni scholars. Now, which Sunni scholars, it's not clarified here in this quotation, in the link that is pinned from Ad-Durar al-Kamina, volume 1, page 144. So he's saying among Sunni scholars, we are those who accused Ibn Taymiyyah of hypocrisy. Of course, Ibn Taymiyyah had accused Imam Ali that he was humiliated wherever he turned. He repeatedly sought the Khilafah and did not get it. And Imam Ali only fought for power, for, Ri'asa or Hubb al-Ri'asa. And of course, Ibn Taymiyyah also said, Osman loved money. And he compared, the Islam of Abu Bakr and the Islam of Imam Ali alayhi salam. And he said, what? Abu Bakr became a Muslim while he was an adult man, while Imam Ali was a baby, or was a child, not a baby, he was an infant. A little boy at least. So in this regard, he's more or less trying to invalidate the Islam of Imam Ali alayhi salam by comparing the Islam of an adult to the Islam of a boy. So this is actually the first evidence. Now, of course, I have others. Wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So now let's even go, into the statement of Ibn Taymiyyah himself. What did Ibn Taymiyyah himself say that, would warrant other Sunni scholars to actually accuse him of nifaq? Because the hadith of Sahih Muslim is very clear that none but a believer loves Imam Ali and none but a hypocrite hates him. So if you just give me a few minutes, let me just get this hadith and of course the statement of Ibn Taymiyyah. So I will pin the hadith from Sahih Muslim, hadith number 78. This hadith is narrated from Imam Ali alayhi salam himself. Imam Ali alayhi salam the hadith is reported by Zir, that Ali alayhi salam observed, by him who split up the seed and created something living. The apostle, may peace and blessings be upon him, gave me a promise that no one but a true believer would love me, and none but a hypocrite will nurse grudge against me. So this is actually clear. And of course, there is a statement that is given from Ahmad ibn Hanbal. I will also pin that in order to substantiate this. Before I continue, because I've given the view of Ibn Hajar, I will just give, kind of like, side statements in order to buttress my points. So in this link, you can actually check this link. It is stated that the title is Imam Ali is the divider of hell and heaven. So there is a hadith here from Tabaqat al-Hanabila in regards to the hadith that is found in Sahih Muslim. So some people wondered, about this hadith, and they came, to Ahmad ibn Hanbal, that, how did Imam Ali actually mention this hadith? So let's see what Ahmad ibn Hanbal himself said in Tabaqat al-Hanabila. He said, hasn't this been narrated that the messenger told Ali, لا يبغضك إلا مؤمن ولا عفوا استغفر الله لا يحبك إلا مؤمن ولا يبغضك إلا منافق. Only the believer loves you and only the hypocrite hates you. So they said yes. He continued, as the believer abides in heaven and the hypocrite abides in hell, Ali is the divider of the heaven and the hell. This is in Tabaqat al-Hanabila, volume 1, page 320. So Ahmad ibn Hanbal is actually agreeing with the statement that Imam Ali, he is actually the divider of the heaven and the hell. Of course, in this link, there are other, ahadith in regards to the position, the rank of Imam Ali. For example, when Abu Bakr near death, this is from Anas ibn Malik, Abu Bakr said that he had the messenger said that there is an obstacle on the path which no one crosses unless with a passport or permission from Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam. And I heard the messenger saying, I am the seal of prophets, and you, Ali, you are the seal of the awliya. This is in Tarikh Al-Tarikh by Al-Khatib al-Baghdadi, volume 10, page 356. In Sawa'ak al-Muhrika, also by Ibn Hajar. So you can just check the hadith that I mentioned in this link, just to buttress what I'm actually trying to say in regards to the position of Imam Ali, and why Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani would actually, say this hefty statement in Al-Durar al-Kamina, volume 1, page 144, which was earlier mentioned, and I'm repeating myself because of the people who have actually entered into the room. So Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, he said, among the Sunni scholars, we are those who accused Ibn Taymiyyah of hypocrisy due to his statement about Imam Ali that we have mentioned, and on account of Ibn Taymiyyah's statement that Imam Ali was humiliated wherever he turned, and he, Ali, repeatedly sought the Khilafah but did not get it, and that Ali fought only for power and not for religion. Sorry, just a second. Sorry about that. So Ibn Hajar said that, because of what Ibn Taymiyyah said in regards to Imam Ali, Sunni scholars accused Ibn Taymiyyah of hypocrisy. So among the things that Ibn Taymiyyah accused Imam Ali of, he said Imam Ali was humiliated wherever he turned, and he repeatedly sought the Khilafah but did not get it, and Ali alayhi salam fought only for power and not for religion. So due to Ibn Taymiyyah's statement that Imam Ali loved power while Osman loved money, and on account of his statement, Ibn Taymiyyah, that Abu Bakr accepted Islam as an adult, who knew what he was saying while Imam Ali alayhi salam accepted Islam as a child, and the Islam of a child upon his statement is invalid. So because of this statement, Ibn Hajar in Durar al-Kamina, volume 1, page 144, the link was pinned at the beginning, he's saying because of this, Sunni scholars accused Ibn Taymiyyah of nifaq. So let's see, for example, in light of the hadith in Sahih Muslim, what Ibn Taymiyyah himself said in Minhaj as-Sunnah. In Minhaj as-Sunnah, volume 7, page 137 to 138. I will pin the link for this. This is the link. He said, أن الله قد أخبر أنه سيجعل للذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات ودا وهذا وعد منه صادق ومعلوم أن الله قد جعل للصحابة مودة في قلب كل مسلم لا سيما الخلفاء رضي الله عنهم according to him لا سيما أبو بكر وعمر فإن عامة الصحابة والتابعين كانوا يودونهما وكانوا خير القرون ولم يكن كذلك عليه فإن كثيرا من الصحابة والتابعين كانوا يبغضونه. So Ibn Taymiyyah is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has informed that he will make for those who believe and do good deeds love among themselves or for themselves. And this is a truthful promise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he went on to say, وَمَعْلُومَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ جَعَلَ لِلصَّحَابَةِ مَوَدَّةً فِي قَلْبِ كُلِّ مُسْلِمٍ. That it is acknowledged that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made mawadda or love in the heart of every Muslim for the Sahaba, especially for the Khulafa, especially Abu Bakr and Umar. فَإِنَّ عَامَّةِ الصَّحَابَةِ وَالتَّابِعِينَ كَانوا يَوُدُّونَهُمَا. The generality of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een, they used to love these people. وَكَانُوا خَيْرَ الْقُرُونَ. And they were the best of generations. Then he went on to say, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ كَذَلِكَ عَلَيْهِ. That wasn't the case for Imam Ali alayhi salam. فَإِنَّ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الصَّحَابَةِ وَالتَّابِعِينَ كَانُوا يَبْغُضُونَهُ وَيَسِبُّونَهُ. That the majority or many of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een, they used to hate Imam Ali and they used to curse him and they used to fight him and all that. Well, this is what Ibn Taymiyyah, he's saying here in Minhaj al-Sunnah. Then we go to volume 4, page 243, 244. Another stupid remark by Ibn Taymiyyah the Nasibi. This is another account from Minhaj al-Sunnah by Ibn Taymiyyah. Of course, this is the first page. I will pin the second page, and then I will read the translation, inshallah. So the first page pinned, the second page pinned. So I will read the translation. He said, and we know that what is narrated about the evil deeds of Fatima, this is the Nasibi Ibn Taymiyyah, attributing evil deeds to Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam, the daughter of the Prophet. He said, and we know that what is narrated about the evil deeds of Fatima, salamullahi alayha, and others apart from her from the Sahaba, including telling lies, are several. He's attributing lies to Fatima al-Zahra and evil deeds. And in some of these evil deeds, they, Fatima and the other Sahaba, were only doing ta'wil. So they lie, they do ta'wil and they lie. I don't know how he reconciles this. Of course, some of these evil deeds were sins. He's attributing evil deeds, lying, sins to Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam, about whom the Prophet said, Fatima bid'atun minni. Fatima is a part of me. And he went on to say what angers her angers me. So this Nasibi Ibn Taymiyyah, he's saying that she committed evil deeds, she told lies, and she did sins, or she committed sins. Then, he went on to patch his statement by saying, however, they were not infallible. Rather, although they were friends of Allah, and from the people of Jannah, they committed sins that Allah forgave them. So, he's throwing the accusations, and then, he's polishing them. Friends of Allah, Allah forgave them, but they told lies, they committed sins, they committed evil. This is what Ibn Taymiyyah is attributing to Fatima al-Zahra. Now, there is a book that is written by a Sunni scholar. He's called Mahmoud al-Sayyid, and it is called Akhta Ibn Taymiyyah fi Haqq Rasulullah wa Ahlul Bayt. The book is called The Errors of Ibn Taymiyyah Against Rasulullah and his Ahlul Bayt, page 63. I will pin this link. This is a Sunni scholar, because when we are saying Sunni scholars are the ones, debunking Ibn Taymiyyah, it shouldn't be like, we are making anything up. So, Mahmoud al-Sayyid said, I do not know which several evil deeds were narrated about Sayyidah Fatima al-Zahra, may Allah be pleased with her, much less telling lies, or which evil deeds in which she was doing ta'wil, or reports in which she stated to have committed sins, and which liar has narrated such reports. So this is a Sunni scholar. He's actually debunking Ibn Taymiyyah. So now I've given the position of Ibn Hajar, who was quoting Sunni scholars of accusing him of nifaq. I've quoted the statements of Ibn Taymiyyah, and I've given the view of the Sunni scholar. The link is actually pinned about what he's talking about Ibn Taymiyyah in defense of Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam. So this is actually Sunni scholars going against Ibn Taymiyyah. Now this topic is very important, because in the end, for example, Hadith al-Wilaya, the Hadith of Ana Madinatul Ilm wa Aliyun Babuha, all the major, widely circulated ahadith on the merits of Imam Ali alayhi salam, which, classify Imam Ali in a special position that the other companions did not actually have this position. Ibn Taymiyyah was the one, who did tad'if of this ahadith. He played games on the chain and all that. So this Nasibi is so clear. He has, hatred for the Ahlul Bayt, for Imam Ali and Sayyidah Fatima, attributing evil lies and sins to Sayyidah Fatima, saying that Imam Ali did not fight for religion. And even this is actually kufr, because there are widely circulated reports from the Prophet himself where he said, Ali will fight for the interpretation of the Quran the way I fought for the revelation of the Quran. So if Rasulullah is saying this and Ibn Taymiyyah is saying Imam Ali was fighting because of hubb al-ri'asa, because he loved, leadership, he loved the khilafah, he loved power, he was humiliated wherever he turned. His Islam, he invalidated the Islam of Imam Ali, that he was a kid, he didn't know what he was talking, while Abu Bakr was an adult. All this hatred for Imam Ali is shown. So when certain narrations have actually been weakened by Ibn Taymiyyah or rejected or denied, this is because he's a Nasibi. This is because of his hatred. This is because of his nifaq. The nifaq which Sunni scholars are attributing to him. Nifaq which is very apparent from the hadith of the Prophet, Sahih Muslim, hadith number 78, that none will love Imam Ali except the believers, and none will hate him except the munafiqun. So basically, this is just a short presentation to highlight the nasab of this mal'oon, Nasibi Zindiq, who has actually denied the statement of Rasulullah. Because you can even go on, to mention about Rasulullah telling Imam Ali that he will fight the Mariqin, the Nakithin, and the Qasitin. And that's what Imam Ali alayhi salam did after the Prophet when he fought the Jamal, the battle of Jamal, he fought the battle of Siffin and the battle of Naharwan. So to Ibn Taymiyyah, no, Imam Ali was not fighting because of religion. He was fighting because of power. This is what, So Ibn Taymiyyah, apparently, he's claiming maybe some sort of prophethood in his mind, or he's ignorant of the statement of Rasulullah, or maybe he also wants to weaken the statement of Rasulullah, like he weakens other hadiths about Imam Ali from the Prophet. So if you're in the audience, you want to come up, ahlan wa sahlan. Otherwise, the presentation has been made. If there is no discussion, the room will be shut or ended, and inshallah later an open discussion room can be open while we save this and these facts that have been presented for the followers of Ibn Taymiyyah to see their mal'oon, their Nasibi Zindiq master, what he said about the daughter of Rasulullah and Imam Ali alayhi as-salam, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi.
Jazakallah khair. لا imagine it's best to close it.
Maybe we should end this and maybe open a general discussion room, because it seems our friends will not come here, and we should preserve what has been given Of course, this is more or less, common knowledge. Yani it's not a big discovery, but, many of them might not necessarily know this fact. So it's good, to preserve the room for them to come in and listen. So maybe we should just end it and then we open a general discussion room, inshallah. So jazakumullah khairan for listening, for your presence, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.